Alright, it's that time again. Time for another, what? Amazing Wastieist video, yeah. Oh, not again. Why you do this to us? Because you've earned it, or something like that. So what do we get to? I guess we ought to do the Amazing Atheist first, just because it is Amazing Wastieist video. We should talk about him first. Alright, well, he said goodbye, but not really. So he's just playing people. I mean, let's put up a title like goodbye. Yeah, when it only means I'm going to be gone for like 3 days. Yeah, apparently he's going to Iowa, so that deserves a goodbye. What are you looking at them for? You're supposed to be talking to me, fucker. But anyway, yeah, that was really lame. And then, yeah, so he's going to Iowa. One assumes to go see whatever, Kobe. And, you know, help him move to his new digs because he's got so many subscribers he can make enough money to actually rent an apartment. You think? His own place again? Oh, good. Whatever. Yeah, but the other part was he was begging for money again. Yeah, it's like every week there's a new cause. My dog has a little crooked claw and it needs thousands and thousands of dollars worth of surgery. Yeah, I mean, it's just everything that's ever going to happen in his life. He'll just go on YouTube and say, I need your help because I don't want to have to get a job. You know, look, I'm all for being poor and a bum. Exactly. You've lived your whole life almost, well, not your whole life, but your second half of your life as a bum. And, yeah, so you just get by, you know, you don't gripe about it. True enough, you know, if you choose to be underemployed, not that you chose, but if you do choose that, I mean, you have to accept it, you know. But no, he doesn't have to because he's got an audience that loves him and he'll take care of him. So anyway, the point is he needs a new computer, right? So he posts a video explaining how he can't post videos. Yeah, that made sense, didn't it? It's like, oh, the laptop you had, you mean your laptop isn't working? Your new laptop that you bought just a year ago or 6 months ago or whatever it was? And what about your brother's computer? So you got the same office, don't you? But anyway, it was really kind of lame. But whatever, you know, he gets away with it. So you need a new computer, you know. Yeah, I know, I was doing that beepy thing last night because it was too hot. It was going beep, 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 I'm going to blow up any minute. And I wasn't going to turn it off because I was rendering a video and I didn't want to have to do it over again. So I just said, well, go ahead and blow yourself up, fucker. But it survived. You know, apparently it only got too hot. It didn't get super too hot. So anyway, enough of that bullshit. Fuck that guy. Alright, let me get with the good news first. Right? Good news first, maybe? Yeah, you keep talking to the camera. That must be some sort of instinct or something. But don't do that. You're talking to me. What were you going to say? You were going to say something funny. Now you forgot it. Alright, we'll just go with the regular because you don't got the funny thing. Okay. Yeah, there was this miscellaneous. Yeah, we saw her video. Yeah, one of her videos. And yeah, it was pretty good. She was doing the free will thing. So anyway, post a link. Well, that's not, you know, gonna post it that way. You're supposed to do the link posting, you dumbass. Alright, the link is over there. Okay. Yeah, she did a good video, though, on free will and stuff. But she's got a look, you know, and she talks good. And so, yeah, we'll put her on the list of things to go look at. Speaking of looking at things, yes, there's lots of conversation about the feminism thing going on. And everybody's making videos. It's to be serious, of course. Wow, I'm so surprised I'm making 3 videos in 3 days. Yes, no surprise that it's about feminism, your favorite subject. Sorry, tangled. What's your, yeah, I did. But anyway, where were you? I don't know, but I'll just chime in. Yeah, it was just so funny. So yeah, she made 3 videos, and she didn't really say anything, but it was funny. In her last video, she was complaining because she gets these little snarky remarks from people, and so she called somebody a nasty little prick. And it's just so ironic. I mean, she whined and complained because I didn't even do it to her. I said it about this racist, loony, skanky cunt, and she said, you know, she went to the whole, you know, you remember? Yeah, let me do it. I just want genitalia. You called me a genitalia. And I didn't call her a genitalia, but anyway, it's just so funny. I mean, she's just such a hypocrite. She says how we're not supposed to say the C word, but it's okay for her to say the little P word and put the little in front of it just for emphasis. Yeah, so you can say nasty little prick, but you can't say skanky old cunt, which is kind of funny when you think about it, isn't it? Yes, hypocrisy is always kind of funny. Yeah, it makes me laugh. So do we have anything else to say on that subject? Lots of good videos. Karina made another fighting. I'm going to fight back against the old femmies. That was good stuff. Impeach, yes. It's just kind of a silly argument in a lot of ways. But look, we passed all these nice laws now, so there's really protections against discrimination. And I don't think there's a whole lot of people who are advocating in defense of rapists or any of that other crap. It is a complex crime. It's hard to prove. I don't agree with this whole go into your history kind of stuff at trial and all that stuff. They shouldn't play that game. They should just let people judge it on the evidence. But maybe professional psychologist kind of people should be on juries. Yeah, I mean, people who can weigh what people are really playing, what kind of game they're playing. And if people are really fucking with the law, if they're making false accusations, we ought to really prosecute perjury in this fucking country. Because then maybe you wouldn't have people abusing stuff, because they're in a divorce or something, and so they start lying through their fucking teeth. Well, maybe they should go to jail for that. Yeah, well, that's the problem. We just let too many people get away with too much bullshit, and then the system breaks down. You can't rely on it anymore. It becomes corrupt and broken. But anyway, this whole feminism thing is just so dangerous a subject. It's not dangerous, but, it's sort of like the Holocaust. You just don't want to go there. Well, that's sort of a wimp out, isn't it? You're supposed to be using some sort of different personality. When we sound just the same, this whole going back and forth doesn't make any sense. All right, I shall use this voice. How's that? Okay, I don't think that the feminism thing is really what it's about. It's about discriminations based on charmingness and such. We find some people charming and some people uncharming, and we discriminate against them based on that. That voice is just ludicrous. Fuck that one. But anyway, yeah, it is a charming thing, okay? Yes, and women's, pretty women aren't going to get discriminated against. They're going to get the opposite. They ask for money, you give money, you give them whatever they want, because you want a little sparkle in their eye. And that's just the way it is. And then, people with long hair, there's going to be people who say, oh, yes, fuck that guy, he has long hair. We don't like this long hair thing. It represents laziness or sloppiness, and so we're going to prosecute him or discriminate against him because of the sloppy look he has. That voice is even worse than the other voice. You're really incomprehensible, so I'm going to do most of the talking. But anyway, yeah, it's just about this, people and personalities and the ones that conflict, and there's all these games being played. But there's these women out there. I mean, the one woman that Karina's arguing with in Peach, I mean, she's got videos where she is deliberately looking like a boy, like a 14-year-old boy. So, I mean, who the hell is she to talk about other people's psychology? I mean, really, yeah, I just love this idea that people who, they don't look particularly sex. You know what I mean? They don't have the look, and so they want everybody else to be androgynous pieces of crap too. But no, I ain't going there. Sorry, no fanny packs here. So anyway, how much time we got? Oh, we still doing okay. So what else was there? All right, well, anyway, I guess we'll just throw this one in there. Yeah, my commenters, I blocked like 5 or 6 of them. Pretty good people actually. But they pissed me off. I'm not going to argue the free will thing in text. So, sorry if you thought that was going to take place. No. Especially when you start your sentences with some kind of crap like, you are wrong. Well, fuck you. Yeah, make videos, assholes. You want to argue with me? Make a fucking video so I can humiliate you properly. I'm not going to argue shit in text. Get it? So comment at your own fucking risk if you're going to say anything like you're wrong. You're going to try that crap on my board? Fuck you. Not unless you're going to make one hell of an argument. So anyway, yeah, enough of that. So what else? Nicotine guy did the blog TV thing drunk. I checked in there and it's just like this drunk guy. And the funny one, Ghost of the Day or whatever, the week, whatever her name is, she's kind of funny. So she was doing all the talking, and she's pretty good to listen to. So she ought to have the room. unless the nicotine co-host, but I don't even know why you'd bother doing that, because he's not a funny drunk. Yeah, he just like, and he messes his hair up and just wobbles around, and he's doing the naked thing too, which I guess is okay, but you know, naked drunks are probably less appealing than sober ones, I think. I mean, that's me personally. But yeah, I don't really like, you know, drunks, you know, unless they're doing something kick ass, you know, I got no interest. Yeah, it really doesn't make for great conversation. But, you know, yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. Alright, now we're running out of time. Only got 20 seconds left. So, in closing, I did have some funny jokes, but I don't fucking remember them. It's disappointing, but that's how it works. I'm, you know, getting kind of elderly and stuff falls right out of my head. So anyway, till the next time, yeah, that'll be the end of the video now.